Well, got me lad taking all the nuts off the bottom of the sump. We're going to drop the sump off. Mainly because there was a bit of a weep from the seam on it. I noticed along that edge there was a bit of oil seeping outside, but rather than lift it into the boat, then have a leak and all go in the bottom of the boat where it's all being cleaned out, we're going to drop the sump off, lift it up, drop the sump off, clean it all and reseal it. It's blooming boiling here. Very humid. So he's on with that. He's getting all the nuts undone. There's about 43 nuts in total, something like that, to take out before we can drop that down. So he's on with that. He's having fun. Of course he is. Getting a bit of fresh air. He's been in shielding for a couple of months due to that virus thing that we've got going on. So he's getting a bit of fresh air, just me and him down here. There's nobody else really here. So hopefully later on this afternoon we'll get that dropped off, that sump. Right, we're just going to lift the engine out to get the sump off. Got my cameraman out and me.
Hello!
Hello, have you got me in the shot? Talk to the camera there. So I'm going to lift this up, we're going to drop the sump off, clean all the seal, put some new gasket on it and redo it because there was a seep on that, so we'll get this up in the air. But there's more weight in this than we thought. It's coming off the pipe now. You see it coming off under there, John?
Yes.
I think it's off there, son. It's off. James, got it. And what we don't want to see is any big lumps of piston rings or anything in the bottom of there. Fingers crossed.
Zipper piston rings.
Won't go on the pistons, obviously. We don't want one of them, do we? See if I can get this out. Quiet. Take it off, my lovely paint off. Don't want to really get my hands underneath it, I can help it.
I wonder why.
I don't suppose them centipedes wanted to make a home in there, did they? I thought they were bits of metal. They didn't last long in there, did they?
I wonder why they didn't, Dad.
Centipedes! You made a home in here? Yes. That doesn't look bad, there's no nasty bits in it. Just bugs, full of bugs. Yeah. So we've got that up. I'm going to aim it underneath, John. Have a look underneath. Up over. No.
That's the best I can do.
Okay. Oh, we've got it. Right, we'll get it chopped up, them surfaces cleaned off. You can stop that if you want, young man. I'll show you what I've been onto a bit under here. Did a bit of video the other day. And me welding under here, I just propped the camera up. But there's quite a few feet of weld gone into here. There's 3 runs in each bit of weld, a middle and 2 side fillets. So that's coming along now. Don't judge me on my welding. It'll hold. The biggest problem is my eyesight. Even though I'm using a cheetah lens in my mask, I still need to go and get my eyes checked out. But that can wait for now. But we're getting there with that. Still waiting on the bushes to go inside, getting machined. But also, just bear with us. Oh, I should have on me rubbish. The sump that you saw was taking off the other day, apart from the usual black oil in the bottom, wasn't too bad at all. There was no nasty bits in it, no bits of pistons or anything. We've cleaned it all out, and I've just managed to get the bottom painted with etch primer, and it'll get a coat of silver tomorrow, so that's done. But the inside, I don't know if this will show up very well. I can just climb around here. I'm not going to move the sump because it's drying at the moment. I can't really show it, but in there is really clean. No nasties in the bottom at all, just a bit of sludgy oil from obviously when it's been in the wagon for a year. But that's the inside of it now, is all perfectly clean. Degreased it all out. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get that back on. I'll hoover it all out first. There's a wire mesh gauze to go across there. What garden I use. And that actually filters the oil as it falls back into the sump. In fact, it's over here on top of my compressor. There it is. That goes in the... that fixes in the bottom of the sump there. And the oil pickup pipe goes through there to the bottom of the sump. So it's like a filter before the oil drops back into the sump, so it sucks up clean oil all the time. And obviously it goes through its normal pump. I've got to say my heart's racing a little bit.
Squish the plant.
What?
I'm going to squish that plant.
Oh right, hang on, I'll go move it. Well, I'm afraid it's up recording there. Wait to position it into place. What she's in. I'm afraid the video's a bit wobbly, but there you go. Right, we've got to go and watch him out with that now. Right everyone, well today's plan, we've got these fixed up to a winch further up in the front of the boat, which I'll show you when I move the camera later. We're going to start winching the engine in. I've built a steel ramp here, there's wooden pattern under here. We're going to start bringing it in slowly. There's no speed about this, it's just everything's going to go slow, so there'll be a lot of stopping and starting in this video. Anyway, we're going to have a go. I've got my assistant John with us, going to help us.
Who thought of the whole idea?
Right, John, you're going to start doing the winch. Do this side. No, that one. That's it. That's it. One. Side. One at a time. Oh, actually, can you do two at a time?
Yes.
Go on then. Has it stopped?
No,
Keep going then.
I'm just tired.
Tired, you've only just started. Right, go on.
Got it?
Yeah, go on.
Where's the chain?
That's it, it's gone down that leg. Well, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Whoa, hang on, stop, 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 stop. I'm caught. Let some slack off.
Which end?
Fourth.
Wasn't expecting the chain to go down that fast.
I'm just calling a bolt on this side. That wasn't supposed to happen, but there you go, that's what happens when you're not watching. Or watching the wrong place. It's clear now.
That was loud. And the piece of wood fell over.
Right, John, carry on. Just on this side, son.
Got it.
Just on this side.
That good?
Keep going.
Okay.
Well, stop a minute while I'll check everything's alright. Right, John, go on.
One sec.
Do you want to do both at the same time? If you can.
Yes.
One. Not just slowly, don't need to rush. Stop! Good lad. It's going on its own now.
I went to let a bit of slack off there.
Good lad, yeah. Quick fingers on yeah.
So you the round wasn't such a bad idea.
Try to go on its own. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to swap out the one winch on the front end, and I'll put another winch on the back so that it can't run away on us. Just shows how easy things can go, doesn't it?
I think I've seen why it ran off, because it had to go down that little lump.
It went down that lump there now, yeah, but I'm still going to swap them wires around anyway. Right, I'll pause the video again.
If I wasn't ready, I think I'll be sat here.
I have no idea. Are you ready on your chain, John? Right, bit of slack. Jam.
Yes.
The piece of wood was there to stop your chain jamming.
I know.
Well, come on then.
No, let's keep it.
Alright, then get some slack then. bit more slack. Did it down, I think.
Yes!
But after you've seen it slide a bit, we decided to put a chain on the back. Just hooked on the bell housing here. Stop it sliding away on us, just in case. But actually there was part of the wood where there was a taper, and we think it just ran off the edge of the taper a bit on the wood that we had underneath it. So we put the chain on there. There's me helper. Looking shattered or playing with his phone.
Shut up.
Sure. And then we put the other winch out the back there and just jammed it in the back door. So we're just about to start again. We've had a bit of a break. And whose idea was it to build a steel ramp?
Me.
Who?
Mine.
You said build a steel ramp, didn't you?
And here's you wanting to put something over the ceiling.
Yeah, my idea was to put a frame in here and lift it up, but I think this way's been a lot quicker. So, we've still got it on the ladder frame here. A thick box section. I did have it supported in the centre as well. So that. So we're nearly to the engine beds now. And we're just going to keep dragging it along and swapping them bits over there until it's more or less in place. And then that'll do for today. Well, I'm going to lower it down. We've got some bits of wood underneath, so it sits about where it needs to be. Right, John, we'll get it open. Hopefully, get in the right position. Engineer on this side so you can get that out. So you know where the camera over. Leave that one under for now while we go down with it. Pull it out just before it's going to touch the job, not yet. It's still got the centimetre to go. It's still some lifting over the years. You want to watch it on the side, John? Just make sure it's clean. You can stand at the front of the engine tower, you can't. Go on, you go around. Just watch that side, John. Don't catch anything there.
Nope.
Alright.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just stand at the front junction over the light. are we?
Yeah.
Well, that looks neat to me. It's looking good. She's down. Champion. Just move the camera. Front end there, see if we can get it back from this side. She's on the packing there. And she's also on a bit under there. I'll go to the other side to show you that. Oh, she's sat down where it needs to be. He's made it out of her. Oh, John.
Hello.
He's been a good help over the last couple of days. There you go, you can see the bit of wood underneath there. That gives about 4 inches clearance of the sump there, so water can't touch the bottom of the sump. And there's the other bit pack in there. The idea is now, once I get the gearbox connected, get it somewhere near lined up on the shaft, I'll get some proper engine feet made for it. But in the meantime, that gets it in here out from outside, so I can work on it as well. So that's where it, more or less where it needs to be. Give or take an inch or so backwards and forwards. But it's looking good. My measurements weren't too bad on the clearance for the sump and everything. Real. Absolutely champion. Oh, my video and still not much got, but there you go. Finally down in position. A few heart racing moments when she slid down the plank a bit yesterday, which you'll have saw that on the other video. On the earlier bit of the video, I should say. Yeah. But that was the frame we made. 4-inch box section on this side, it's slightly smaller on the other side. And a steel ladder frame underneath to connect it all together. The sump sat on the box section, and the flywheel end just slid down the centre. Obviously the bell housing being curved round. We put a bit of plate over the back here, just to help it slide, but obviously you saw we had it on wood, so the wood stopped the sump getting damaged, and we just slid it over the top of that, tacked a bit of plate there, just tacked the box section there on both sides, so it can't move, and just slid down there nice, and under here, that's where we've got it packed to the keel, so there's no way that was going to go anywhere. Anyway. You're down. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.